Hello, everyone, or no one. SF Kim Rush was in here at 5:30, saying hello, one and all. Hello, the one person that's in here. Good to see you. We'll give it a couple minutes. Let some people start floating in. How you doing, Stephen Bass, man?
I'm okay.
You okay?
Clean. Clean.
Clean?
Mhm.
Clean.
Took this month's shower.
Wednesday, took a shower whether he needed it or not.
That's right.
Girls are on their way down to dinner. They're going to have dinner with a couple of our friends that we met actually here 2 years ago when we were here for the long time. There's three of us from that original crew back in the house all together, and then Bella left a little while ago. I got to say bye to her and her kids and stuff, so that was a good time. Well, two folks in here, a minute and a half in. Hello, fine folks. What we're going to do is we're going to be doing a live search. Dueling scopes. Bassman's is on the left. Mine is on the right, as you can see by our names on the screen. Didn't even think to look at that. But right. Good evening, Baby Huey 123. Good to see you, buddy. What we're going to do is we're going to go through these and see if we can find anything. We have a couple lists that list air coins from 59 through 2019. So we don't have a fully updated list yet, but we are. I'm going to be working on that here soon. So let's see. You've got SF Kim Rush. Hello. Baby Huey 123. Good to see you.
If anybody has a list, and as I'm going through, if you see, the date that a coin I have is up there, if you know something on that date, you can tell me and I'll look for it. Because I'm not as good on the pennies from 59 forward as I am back. Well, I'm not real good on them, but
I hear you. Coin stuff I like. Channel member. Good to see you, buddy. Saying good afternoon, Dueling Scopes fans. Oh, Raleigh Shop, channel member, saying hello all. Good to see you, Raleigh Shop. Channel man. Hello, Kiddo Mine. Good to see you. Glad you could join us this evening. Usually around this time, Kiddo Mine and her husband are out to dinner. Glad you could stop by. Like I said, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through some Lincoln cents. We have lists from 1959. Well, we have wheat cent lists too. So if we come across wheat cent, we can jump into our other list real quick and see what we got going on. But we're going to be looking for airs, varieties, really nice gradable coins. We're going to be looking through for some good stuff. And I just noticed my camera is not showing the color very well because this thing is red.
yeah, that's what mine was real red, and I couldn't get them. They were showing up gray, but finally kicked
Right.
in.
Yeah. But oh well. I'll do with what I got. We're eating soup tonight. Nice. Come on, Bass Man. You're a wheat cent expert. This coin stuff I like.
Yeah.
All righty. Well, Bass Man.
Which one's wheat cent usually?
Look at the D on Bass Man's coin that he threw up there. Check that out. Doesn't that look hinky? It's got an extra serif down there at the bottom of it, up through the middle.
It actually looks doubled compared to now. The other letters all have stuff, but it's that machine doubling. So like the 2s and the 0 there.
Yeah.
But
I
I
haven't
don't
even got
think
my.
they're actual double. But that D, I think, is double stamped.
Right. It looks kind of funny. Kind of
Yeah.
funny.
I'm not sure how great these are going to be because they're unopened customer wrap rolls. So we'll we will eyeball them and see. Boy, the back of this one is shiny.
On the 1997 Philadelphia, there are DDOs, which is a double earlobe, at least 15 varieties. Misaligning die clash, DDR, all columns, multiple combos, and the reverse have extra letters above states. So that's what I'm looking for on mine. Let's look at that lobe first. Now that
See,
lobe
that's
looks
where I
nice and
wish I
solid.
had them all sorted. And I could just say, oh, 97, okay.
Yeah.
Get in there and go through them in order.
I'm surprised this is a 90s stamp without any machine doubling on it. The 90s are eat up with machine doubling.
Look at this one. Ain't no machine doubling on it.
No, that's nice, crisp and clear. Extra letters above states? Nope. Doubled columns? Ah. They say there's many varieties of them. I'm looking through the center there, but I believe that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay, look at the E and the R, especially on this one.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That shadow around it,
That's
that line
looks
that's
like a
going out by
shadow
the
on all
R.
the others, but yeah, it's
Right.
pretty good lettering on the R and the E. And when I
Yeah.
turned it, it stayed.
Yeah. It's a light machine doubling where it's got that line through the R or down by the R there where it's separated from the
Yeah,
R.
yeah.
That's just the edge of it. It didn't get a good machine doubling hit because machine doubling is a smack, a light smack, and then a heavy smack, like a
So
light press
mine
and then
won't
a heavy
even
press.
machine double correctly.
That's
Now we know.
a bad way to put it, but yeah, nothing on my 97. We have a ugly 1966 Philadelphia. What's on the 66 Philadelphias?
I don't know that I've ever seen one that's so clear that it shows the shadow on that post. On the or the actually didn't a shadow, it's the edge of the steps
Right.
going up. But
He is nice and clear. That's a nice strike right there.
as I say, you can see the little guy inside. The roof's not detached or anything.
Look at that big hit on the L and the I on Liberty there.
I have to look to see in here.
There's supposed to be doubling on the date, on the obverse, and on the reverse. It's supposed to be on In God We Trust. And he looks dropped down a bit.
Because you had a 97, when I looked it up, I went to 97 and I thought, oh man, this thing's got a bunch of stuff on it.
In God We Trust is supposed to be doubled.
All right, what does misaligned die clash, 9 tail in date, extends to coat? Oh, it goes all the way over to his coat.
Yeah. the die clash where you'll see parts of the reverse on the obverse.
I don't think mine has any of that because I think the 9 was real clear and hold on, I'm trying to move this out of the way so I could see what I'm doing. Whatever.
Ooh,
No,
shiny.
no, no.
What is this? Well, you can see that red. 2018 Philadelphia. That's what's going to be different between mine and Bassman's. He's going to have a lot of Denvers. I'm going to have a lot of Philadelphias.
Yeah.
Let's see. 2018. We have a lot of stuff. Double die ear, reverse die cracks and chips, LH top of shield, Frankenstein cracked forehead. This is the cracked forehead. Die crack across the top of his head is what that is. And the reverse die chips E and or N or C in 1 cent. Various combos. Okay, so we're looking at the ear on the obverse. And I just flipped it from the obverse.
Okay. Gotta have help.
Hello, everyone.
Zoe says, hello, everyone.
This thing says there's the double die reverse, last 3 columns in on the memorial. Says also can be 10 and 11 only.
Okay. So look at the last 3 on the right.
Yeah.
It could be 10 and 11 on.
There's extra stuff, but I can't tell if that's
Right. Oh, if they were doubled, you'd definitely be able to tell. You'd definitely be able to tell. Yeah.
There's an extra piece. See, like that one right there has it real good. The one next to him
Yeah.
has a crack going up it.
Mm-hmm.
But those others down there where it's supposed to be, how many posts are there? 11?
I think so. Or 12. People have snuck in here. Mr. Jack Gallman from Marion, North Carolina. Good to see you, Mr. Gallman. Streaka, good to see you. Dueling scopes. I hear banjos. Nope, that's Kentucky. Georgia. Movie was filmed in Georgia. Lisa Anderson, good to see you. Okay, we're looking at the ear. No doubling on the ear. We'll run around here real quick and check it out.
Junk on the Liberty.
Got some spots on it for sure. Looking for the Frankenstein. Die crack across his head. No die crack across his head. And on the reverse, there'll be die chips. There's a lot of die chips on these shield scents. I do remember that. Which one is this? This is a 2018, again, Philadelphia. So we look for the same things. Doubling on that here. Batsman's got some shadows going on his 19 over there.
I guess they're just shadows of it. I don't guess that's actual.
Uh-uh.
Says it can also have floating head, gap between neck and head.
This little scratch there. My granddaughter brought me her jug full of coins. She is a waitress. Oh, I did
Wow.
the penny 2 weeks ago. Now she brought me all the silver clad. It weighed 40 pounds.
Oh,
Can you imagine a waitress being a coin collector? Oh my gosh. I mean, I know they're out there, but I mean, come on. You have a steady stream of coins coming in every day. Well, every day you work anyway.
mm-hmm.
89 Philadelphia RPM, the reverse of 88. We FG no Ceres. On the obverse, misaligned die clash, repunch mint mark, copper planchet 3.1 grams. If 2.7, it is zinc as it should be. Absolutely.
Okay.
You can look at
Look
this
at my United States of America.
Uh-huh.
Is that doubled?
No. Them ones that look like shadows and stuff.
The one that looks like a line running right down the middle of the E and the T and the S. But it does have a shadow looking thing.
Right, that's what I seen first. Spin it a little bit. Because that E does look kind of suspect there.
Let's see the E, the T.
Yeah. Flip that E upside down, if you will.
Do what?
Flip that E upside down. Like spin your coin 180.
I started turning it over. You'd been looking at the face of it, but I didn't do
it. Yeah, see how it disappears?
Mine, I can still see it right down the middle.
I can see it on the T, but the top of the E, I can't see it no more.
Look in the middle of the E, right below the lower.
Right.
Even with the lower, below the middle mark on it, what would be below it, so it's up now.
Right.
You can see it all the way down it. But
Yeah,
it says that there's strong doubling on the United States of America.
It's looking pretty suspect, isn't it? It's not splitting them hard. I mean, it's not, pulling the letters apart like a normal double die would, but yeah, I'd keep that one to the side and we'll look up some pictures.
That's what, like I say, that double dying stuff, that messes me up because like this date right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a mark out in it, and it's got a mark down the edge. And
look at the Denver. Look at the bottom serif on the Denver. No, that's just a mark. Okay. Miss Amy Harold, good to see you. Yeah, put that one to the side, and we'll when we get a second, we'll look up some pictures of it and stuff. You know, an example of the
Yeah.
way the double dies and stuff are looking. There's my first one with a little bit of machine doubling on it.
Are you?
What's that?
I said, you just aren't lucky at all. I see a machine doubling on everything.
Well, look how flat that D is. That's wild looking. The E is flat. The T is flat. The T, the E, the D, and the S. You can see the tops of the letters are puffed up.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The top of every one of those letters has a raise spot.
Right. Even the S,
Huh.
you see where it kind of goes up. Now, if that was, I mean, I know it's damaged, but what kind of
Right.
damage?
You quit going off the screen.
Is that a strike thread? It's too uniform to be a grease strike. Even that T and E and S. What in the world is that? That A is completely flat, nothing raised on the top of it. But the S, the D, the E, the D, the T, I mean, and they're wider than normal. And like the F, you can see the F there, and then look how wide the S, the E, the T, the A, and stuff are. Okay, what year is that? That's an 89, I do believe. Let me look for something close. Here's an 84. Let's just see what the 84 looks like compared to it. Oh, my holder bass man is big enough to where I can put two Lincoln cents in it side by side. It's a large dollar clear plastic holder. Okay. United States on the suspect and United States on the 84. What in the world? I'm putting that aside. I'm going to have to look some stuff up, find another 89 in here somewhere. And while we've got the 84 in here, let's look up and see what's going on the 84s. 84. DDO, ear, beard, bow tie, date, and liberty. Multiple combos.
Well, you got a 6.
Huh?
What are you looking at? A 6?
An 84.
Same thing on a 6.
Oh, is it? Let's see. Let's see. I know the ear on 84. No, ear looks good.
Speared bow tie.
And you're doubling on the nose and the chin.
Man, that's
No such luck. We have a very brown 1964. On 1964, we have DDO, L in Liberty, in God, and Spike on top of the L. And also have a DDR reverse in United States America version 2. Okay. So let's run around here.
Misaligned die clash to the left of the date. I don't know what that would be.
It means the two dies weren't directly in line with one another, but they smacked one another, and then you'll see parts of the reverse on the obverse or vice versa.
If I could, I don't see it. The
Right.
coin
It's
is filthy.
Kind of rough to see, isn't it? Abe Lincoln had a chin on him, didn't he? Look at that thing. Here's another shiny one. It is a, whoa, that's a good condition for a 98. 98 we have.
See, this one has double die reverse, columns 2 through 7. There ain't no way I could tell.
Right.
They look like everything looks double.
Yeah. Nothing on the obverse of this, but the wide AM on the reverse. Man, this 98's in pretty good condition. Them striations going up and down, dirty roller.
Look at this one.
Yep. Man, all the details on this 98. That's nice. I'm going to pull that aside and see if I need to switch out the one we have in the book. Steps behind Lincoln. There's no steps behind Lincoln. And the wide AM in America. Nope, that's a close AM.
No.
Huh?
I said, no, that doesn't have a wide AM.
No, definitely not. Hello, Miss Paula, if that's you. Coming in to give us some knowledge, hopefully, because we are, literally the blind leading the blind. We're just going through a list and finding, see if we can find what's on the list. More or less just giving these folks something to do on Wednesday while we're not having an auction, while Mr. Kevin's away at the Michigan State show. Let's see, 1971 on 71 Philadelphia. DDO, in Liberty and in God we trust, and the date. And that is it.
There's a 22. There you go. Look, it did.
No DDOs on 71. Nice damage on the date. Good to see you, Miss Paula. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully here in a minute, whenever I misdiagnose something, you can correct me. Tinier scope is very clear. Hey, I got lucky with this scope, but it doesn't show the color very well. I mean, you can tell that it's brown, But when I turn the light down, see, now you can see the brown, but you can't see the stuff on the coin very well. You know, you got to strain to see it. So whenever I turn up the light, it takes away that brown a little bit. But it does focus very well, refocus itself very well once you turn the light up. Nothing. It's my first shield scent, I think.
22 for a book.
Huh?
I said, that'd be a good 22 for my book, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Same
Two.
thing. I think this one's 1 2. Yeah.
2018. There's a bunch of stuff. Doubling on the ear, die cracking chips on the LH at the top of the shield. Oh, this is the Frankenstein. Crack across the forehead, and die chips.
What
Die
year?
chips on the 2018.
That's what I've got here, and I think I want you to look at the ear. Look at that ear.
It's flat, isn't it? Bulged. Spin it, see what it looks like. That's wild looking. Perplexed mind, good to see you. I read your comment out, but I forgot to say hello to you. Hello to you. Good to see you.
I don't know what that is.
No crack across the forehead.
Which way is the crack on the forehead supposed to go?
Like Frankenstein, straight through, like right through his hairline, straight back.
Oh, so mine's got one up in front of his front part of his head.
Oh yeah, that line there.
Yeah. And it's got machine doubling out the wazoo.
What exactly is a wazoo? You ever wondered that?
I never looked it up in the dictionary. It is messed up too.
I can't even buy some die chips on these things. Look how light that bottom of that S is, that S and T and A. Oh no, this isn't the first shield scent I seen that other one that was flat like this, and it was a 2018. Kind of weird. Dye deterioration is my thinking. Letters starting to get flat. I am looking at some silver and organizing it. Nice. Oh, Bassman, I'm going into your territory with the Denver here. Usually Bassman gets all the Denvers and I get all the Philadelphias.
And this is a Philadelphia.
We doing my Philadelphias. 96. Double denomination. This is the one, the 11-cent coin. This is the one that's on the 1 cent on a dime planchet, which I definitely do not have. Misslide die clash number 1, number 2, and number 3. Portion of rim through date. Trust, ST trust under shoulder near initials. Portion of rim behind shoulder. Double die. Date we trust, and those are all on Philadelphia's. This list says nothing about the Denvers. See Griller Stacker, folks, moderator and channel member. Thank you for your membership, sir. It is greatly appreciated. Lost track of time dropping a video. Wait till you guys didn't start without me, did you? Oh yeah, we did. Right here. See, look.
No, we waited.
We even have Miss Paula in here for live coin Q&A, keeping us in line.
Yeah.
15 fine folks in here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Unfortunately, I know it's not Mr. Kevin showing you guys some wonderful items, but we'll try to keep you contained for about an hour here. Is what we'll do. Give you a place to come in and chat with one another and have a good time while we're poking fun at each other's coins. What in the world?
Kind of thin there in the middle.
Big damage on there. Yeah, look at them scrapes. I think sometimes people do stuff to Lincoln Cents just to do something to a coin. Hit it with a hammer, or, you know. I don't want that. That's only a penny. Let's throw it away. You find, I mean, you know, 8 out of 10 times you find a coin in a parking lot, it's a cent.
Well, that's because the rest of them you'll go after. They work chasing.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Where's the 2023?
Yeah. 1983. What is on an 83 Philadelphia? We have a lot of stuff. Liberty and God We Trust, date, multiple varieties on the double die. Rotated reverse, die counterclash. Coin appears folded or large cud folded over. Well, I would be able to see that with the naked eye, and that's not even.
You need to weigh it.
Yep, the copper planchet.
Mhm.
Yep, could be 3-1. Extra letters in motto shows an extra N, G, and O from in God, below and within God. And that's it on the Philadelphias. Double denominations are not repeating errors. Yeah. So I am not sure why they would be on a list to look for. Well, the only ones that are on this list, the way that I've a way that I understand these lists that were put together, they have been found more than just one. Like the double die ear on an 84 Lincoln. Just stuff to look out for, stuff that's been found, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Yep. Double dies are varieties that repeat. Everybody hide your valuables. The masked bandit is in the house. Good evening, Mr. Bandit Jones. Good to see you. What's up with these 2018s? There's another 2018. I like that Frankenstein, though, that they call Frankenstein, that die crack that goes across his forehead. or back through his head. It's pretty wild looking. It does kind of make him look like Frankenstein, where Frankenstein's got that line that goes around the top of his head. Zoe the bandit is not the one to worry about. Moi? What? The only time I ever take one of her coins is to look at it and then put it back. Unless she tells me I can't. There, see, look, on this 2018 also, the bottom of them letters are nice and soft. Yep. Polish job. I haven't even seen any die chips on these shield since yet. Usually around the 19s and 20s there was a lot of die chips on them, which isn't anything impressive. Here's a parking lot coin for sure. Check that thing out. It's a 2000 and something. If you look at it, it looks like 2066. Let's see if we can see what you.
Oh, I was hoping I had one.
2017 Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Yeah. I keep every one of them. I know a lot of people don't, but I keep every 2017 Philadelphia I come across. It's the only Lincoln cent with the Philadelphia Mint Mark. I mean, why not keep it? 1 year issues? Come on. You can't see nothing on that coin. In the reverse, they are doo-doo. Yep. Big thumbprint on that one. 83. We had 83 a little bit ago.
Wait.
What's that? You broke up on us there for a second. What year is that?
It says along the top left edge of the shield.
You broke up.
See
You broke up on us there for a second, fast man.
It says there's a die crack across the top left edge of the shield.
Yeah.
See it right up there?
Yes, sir. Sure do. Going right down in the swoop. Coming straight down from right to left. I mean, from left to right. No, right to left. Daggone it. Yep. There she be.
So that's got it.
Yep. All right. You can only imagine what those parking lot pennies have been through and how they look before they become. Yep. I'm always amazed at, you look at like I said yesterday, we were talking about in the video I did yesterday about the Morgan dollar, the 1921 San Francisco. Just imagine everything that you still got that coin there, Bassman? Is that the same coin?
No. Which one?
The one that had the die crack on it.
Yeah, it's over here. You want it?
Yeah, throw it back in there. Miss Paula said she didn't see it. It's on the rim of the shield itself, Miss Paula.
This is it. Yeah.
No, I don't see a die crack now that it's setting like that.
Well,
I see
it's right.
the.
See, you see that little
Oh
dark
yeah,
circle?
yep, going up from there.
Look up from to the right through that dark circle.
Yeah. Spin it around.
How far around you want to go?
Upside down. 180. Or no, right there. About 90 degrees.
There, got it back.
Yeah. That looks like a scratch right there now. Looked like it was raised up the other way. I believe we have mistaken identity as lighting fast man. It's definitely got a line there, but that's machine doubling fast man, Seagriller said. FG is squished.
There.
Where that space is on the top of the shield, straight down from it, then it like swoops down almost like a Nike check. Now, can you turn it for me since it's closer? Have a good evening, Miss Paula. Good to see you. Now scoot her down. I can see what you're saying. Yeah, that's raised up to me.
I don't know. I'll just put it
Looks
over
that way.
here.
Yeah, stick it over there. Well, it's always good to have uh, an example to look at. You know what I mean? Like I wish I had an example of all these on these lists. There's a lot of websites out there that do that have examples of all of them that they tell about.
Mm-hmm.
1972 Denver. Let's see what's on a 72 Denver. Rotated reverse, double die obverse, all lettering and date. And that's it. Rotated reverse and all letters and date. Well, I can tell you right now, that's
I'm
not
going to
double.
guess. Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, I'm going to guess 85 doesn't have anything.
No, I don't believe I've seen 85.
Oh,
have
there's
anything.
one. The RPM.
Repunched mint mark.
Since mine doesn't have a mint mark, I guess it won't have that.
No, for sure.
See?
Have a good evening, City Griller Stacker. Thank you for stopping by, buddy. So strong, absolutely. Nice little line on his chin there. His ear is mashed.
See? Goes from 06 to 09. I guess it won't happen.
Another 2018. We bet this one come from the same lot of those ones that had the dye polished on them too much. It's going to have flat lettering around it. Nope, not these. Does anyone know if Joe D has an auction tonight? Let me see if I have anything from Mr. Joe D. No, sir. I don't see anything as of yet. $19.81. Let's see what's on 81. Still there, Bassman?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was just
Sure.
taking a peek.
Taking a peek at the book. Taking a peek
I
at
was
the.
looking out here to
list.
get Joe Durbin's thing.
Oh, okay. Struck on a nickel planchet. This is not. And that's the only thing that they have on the list.
There you go.
Is he having an auction tonight?
Says he is.
Huh, I didn't get an email.
I didn't look for the email. I went straight for the channel.
Oh, I hear you. Cool. Yes, folks. So at 7 o'clock Central Time over on that channel right there, Joe Durbin, there will be a 32 item auction from a couple wonderful folks, Mr. Joe and his lovely wife, Miss Diane, or Miss Diane and her lovely husband, Mr. Joe, whichever way you want to look at it. Great, great people. Had the wonderful privilege of meeting them twice in Cincinnati at the Cincinnati Coin Show that goes on in July. Which reminds me, we all get together there at the Cincinnati Coin Show. Bassman, Mr. Kevin, myself, and a bunch of other folks are going to be there. Coin Stuff I Like is going to be there this year.
There's their lot list. The spreadsheet.
Now see, I didn't get an email. Why didn't I get an email?
Like I say, I didn't get it one either. I just went out there and looked to see if it was out there.
Oh, I got you.
It was. The channel was already up, and so I just got it from there.
Nice.
I didn't get an email either. 1959 D Franklin half.
Nice.
Bugs Bunny Franklin half. 56. You know anybody that's got Franklin half collections? 57D Franklin half. 54D. That's one I need. Silver quarter. Well, okay.
I have to send this message real quick. It's from a doctor. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all get a chance, get by there and see their auction. Let's see, what coin am I on? Nine. No, there's another one I need to weigh because this thing's real light.
Is it?
It seems like, or it seems small, what it seems like the, you know, like it's little in the container.
Yeah. Alrighty, I'm back. Sorry about that, folks.
Where,
But when it's about
what's
Zoe,
yours at the calculator? That's the
it's
calculator. Well, it's usually right there where I can find it.
1980 Philadelphia double die on the date and Liberty.
There it is.
Nothing on the date. Nothing on Liberty. A little bit of damage on that eye there, it looks like.
Nothing up your sleeve.
Nothing up here, nothing up here, nothing up here. What in the world is that? It looks like it's growing out of the edge of the coin, whatever that is. I ain't gonna touch it.
I gotta get more stable.
Goober. Coin stuff would like you have a good evening, buddy. Zoe Strong, absolutely.
According to this, it's a 2.5, which makes it a zinc like it's supposed to be.
Yes, sir. 2015, I'm not going to be able to see anything on probably. Yeah. Well, Batsman, we're at an hour, brother.
Okay. I weighed that one. It didn't weigh enough. So. Having a scale handy here. So don't forget. Oh, wait a minute. We got Talking with Tiny
On
Monday,
Friday.
Wednesday, and Friday.
Yep. 11
Well,
a.m. Eastern time.
I put it on there twice and it ain't gone out yet. There it goes.
There it goes.
So y'all come back Friday.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think Kevin's going to be back. I think he's going all week.
I believe so.
I do
Thank you,
believe,
Cameron.
though, he's coming back next Wednesday. So, he's
Yep.
going to be back for next Wednesday. You
Yep.
got that to
I'll
look
see you next
forward
week.
to.
Yep.
Okay. Well, see y'all Friday. Until then, I'm wishing I was fishing. Bye.
Thank you, folks, for coming by. 12 fine folks still here. I've seen 15, 16 at one time. That's awesome. We're here for you guys to have fun, no matter what we're doing. Have a place to get together and talk about stuff. No matter what we're doing here on the screen or what we're finding, it's all about fun. That's what it's all about. It's about having fun and a great hobby. See you guys on Friday, hopefully 11 a.m. Eastern time, right here on Tiny Numismatics channel. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. And you guys don't forget to check that pocket change, just like we're doing, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.